combat veteran.
I am a 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 combat veteran.
I'm a combat veteran.
I am 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 a combat veteran.
And I am a combat veteran. And I essentially denied those two words for 2 decades. And then I found myself in the darkest, scariest place ever in my life. And from an outside perspective, everything looked great. But on the inside, I was falling apart. I was being eaten away. And I had almost completely lost myself for good. Through that darkness, somehow I reached deep down inside of me and I tapped into a strength that I didn't even know that I had. And when I came face to face with my military career and all that I had endured in that time and denied myself of acknowledging for so long, and I started to heal, it was a relief that I didn't even know could exist. I knew so many other women out there were in my same shoes. And I just couldn't bear the thought of another one of my brothers or sisters taking their life because they felt alone or unheard. So about 4 episodes in, I'm having an offline conversation with Chelsea, and we're discussing the lack of resources there are specifically for women, even more specifically for female combat veterans. I went searching. I was disappointed in what I found. There wasn't anything that was tailored to what I was starting to hear and continue to hear over and over from these women. And what I'm hearing is, I feel unworthy, I feel invalid, I don't feel heard, I feel like I had zero impact on anything, that it was a waste. No one believes what I did. I'm supposed to feel fulfilled as a wife and a mother, but there's something missing. I don't have a purpose, I don't have a mission anymore. No one understands me. So 2 of the key factors that I was taking into consideration when I was looking at these programs were 99% of these women were sharing that they had lost their sense of femininity. They didn't quite understand what it meant to be a woman and embrace that feminine aspect of them anymore. And 90% of the women I had spoke to had experienced some form, some level of military sexual trauma. When I was looking at these programs, the majority of them are ran and operated by men. I called more than a couple of handful of these organizations and I asked them, on average, give me a percentage. How many female combat veterans are coming through your program? The average answer was 1 to 3%. It did not surprise me. So I thought to myself, well, who better than to serve the female combat veteran than a female combat veteran? And so the Not So Average Jane Retreat was born, and now we have a date, June 2025. The Not So Average Jane Retreat is going to be a 5-day, all expenses paid retreat that will serve approximately a dozen women. They're going to come in to Montana's beautiful scenery, and we're going to thrive on 3 primary pillars. The first, holistic healing. We're going to expose these women to a variety of modalities that they've probably never heard of before or weren't offered to them at the VA. Things like art, music, equine, and resonance repatterning. Secondly, we're going to allow these women to fully embrace their femininity. They're going to learn about skincare, nutrition, especially for women, and then we're going to have a fun girls' night where we put on face masks and have pedicures and girl talk. And then most importantly, the third pillar, we're going to build a beautiful and substantial community where these women understand that they don't have to be alone anymore. They have sisters to lean on, sisters who have walked 100 miles in their shoes, and that they can reach out to at any point, and this community will only grow as time goes on. With your support, we can make this retreat a reality. We have hundreds of thousands of women to serve, and I'm just getting started.